Hi, everyone. Good evening. Welcome to the ARC Family Room, which is conveniently right wherever you are watching us from. This is our iteration of pandemic times performances for our audiences and for our performers and for our volunteers and for everyone out there. So thank you so much for joining us tonight. We have a wonderful show this evening. Every time Gemini comes across our stage, it is a joyful, wonderful experience for everyone listening. And when Emily Slomovits, who is the daughter of San, joins, they become Gemini. So tonight we have Gemini performing for us. San and Laz, some of you know them by name. Most of you know them as Gemini for sure. And they're longtime friends of the ARC, and we're thrilled to have them doing this with us during this pandemic time when we're all trying to figure out how to best support the organizations and the performers that we love. And we're very happy to have them with us for this. Thanks for doing this show, you guys. Thanks for watching, everyone who is watching tonight. This evening, there will be a virtual tip jar. This is one of the ways through our virtual shows that we have been able to help support our performers a bit and to support our organization. Tonight, though, everything that comes in through the virtual tip jar during this show and for the rest of the evening, I believe, after the show, all of that is going to be donated to Food Gatherers. Food Gatherers, of course, is a wonderful organization in our county. They are doing critical work and lots of it at this point in time. So San and Laz wanted to generously donate anything that is given in the tip jar today to them, and we at the ARC fully support that and fully supporting the the efforts of Food Gatherers. So if you are able, we welcome you to make a donation through our tip jar. You will see it a couple different ways tonight. It'll probably be on the screen a couple of times, and it will also be in your comment thread. We have some staff who are sort of being the ARC during these shows, and so you'll see that link up there. I think that's everything that I have for you. Again, thank you so much for joining us. I hope you have a wonderful evening. I hope your new year is off to a really good start. And I really look forward to seeing all of you, performers, audiences, volunteers, everyone, when we get back to some semblance of normal, which we will do. It might be a while, but we will see you there at the ARC in person. And for tonight, just pretend like you're at the ARC. Thanks so much, everybody. Enjoy. Take it away.
Hello, everybody. Oh, we timed that.
Oh, then I have to time it too. Hello, everybody.
Thank you, Allison. As always, it's a treat to have any connection with the ARC whatsoever. And Allison is one of our favorite MCs when we play there. We are celebrating Laz and my 144th birthday. Not today, but close to this date. And so I want to start by wishing you a very happy birthday, Laz.
You too, San.
And it's been a day, to put it mildly. It's been a day, and we basically took our set list that we had planned for tonight and just sort of threw it out the window because it just didn't seem quite on track for what we've had today. So we thought we'd start with a little statement that Leonard Bernstein said soon after President Kennedy was assassinated. And what he said was,
okay, this will be our reply to violence, to make music more intensely, more beautifully, more devotedly than ever before.
So in that spirit, we'll start with this.
I do want to start with an instrumental tune. This is one that I wrote and accompanied by my electronic band. But Brian Brill, our wonderful pianist, is the one who did the basic track for this. And I'm going to play the native flute. So. I want to play you one more tune with an accompaniment track so I can play my other favorite flute, the penny whistle. And this is a song that is in folk music what's known as a zipper song, which means most of it repeats, but there's one word that gets zipped into each verse that's different. And you'll catch on right from the beginning, and you're very welcome to join in. I know we can't see each other or hear each other, but if you want to join in and sing, that would be great. Light within, light all around. Let us look with eyes of light. Light can be found. Joy within, joy all around. Let us look with eyes of joy. Joy can be found. Peace within, peace all around. Let us look with eyes of peace. Peace can be found. Hope within, hope all around. Let us look with eyes of hope. Hope can be found. Love within, love all around. Let us look with eyes of love. Love can be found. Light within, light all around. Let us look with eyes of light. Light can be found. Light can be found. Light can be found. Thank you. And back to San and Emily.
Laz and I have had the good fortune to be able to play at the Ark regularly from 1973 on. We moved to Ann Arbor in 1973, and within a few days of having moved here, we went to one of the Hoot Nights, and we got our first solo gig there about 6 months later. We played in March of 1974, and Joe, if you could put up what we looked like in those days. That was at that first concert at the Ark. The good-looking guy on the left is me.
Oh, wow.
And still looking good on the left is me.
Laz, you look good too.
Yes, and we have lost a few hairs in all that time. That was 1974. Joe was asking whether the guitar that I was playing then is the one that I'm playing now. And actually, I bought that guitar literally a month before the gig, and I haven't played any other guitar in public since then. Having said that, we've got a song called Bei mir bist du schön, which means, to me, you're pretty great. And that applies to a whole bunch of situations. That applies to Laz.
It's true.
That applies to everybody at the Ark. And particularly, I want to thank Joe Giese tonight. Joe is running the broadcast, if you will, along with some assistants from Berkeley. And we really appreciate it. So, Joe, this is also for you. To us, you're pretty darn great.
It's true.
Here we go.
Sorry, hold on.
shame. You've heard it all before, but let me try to explain. By mere Mr. Shame means that you're grand. By mere Mr. Shame, it's such an old refrain, and yet I should explain. It means I am begging for your hand. I could say Bella, Bella,
even say wunderbar.
each language only helps me tell you how grand you are. I could say Bella, Bella, even say wunderbar. Each language only helps me tell you how grand you are. I've tried to explain by mere Mr. Shame. So kiss me and say you understand. So kiss me and say you understand.
I would also like to, I just, not to talk too much about it, but I would like to dedicate that to Stacey Abrams and everyone else in Georgia. You're pretty great. Thank you.
Yes.
And this, we've long been singing this song, and we really love it. And this week, it became part of public domain.
Which means we can now sing it legally.
Yay!
Thank you, Irving Berlin.
Mm-hmm. Dreams will all come true, growing old with you, and time will fly, carrying each day more than the day before, as spring rolls by. Then when the springtime has gone, then will my love linger on. I'll be loving you always, with a love that's true always. When the things you've planned need a helping hand, I will understand always, always. Days may not be fair always. That's when I'll be there always. Not for just an hour, not for just a day, not for just a year, but always. Then when the springtime has gone, then will my love linger on. I'll be loving you always, with a love that's true always. When the things you've planned need a helping hand, I will understand always, always. Days may not be fair always.
to you, Laz.
So I too want to sing a love song. This one is one that I wrote 45 years ago. It probably was the song we were singing in those pictures, or that night for sure. And it's about a couple in their 70s that I saw dancing in a rock and roll bar in Ypsilanti, Michigan. And the song pretty much tells the story of what happened, of how they were really together and everybody else was dancing to a rock and roll band, which is what was playing, but they were waltzing and they made it look like everybody else was doing the wrong dance and they were the only ones in the whole place who knew what they were doing. So I was very moved by them. I wrote a song called The Waltz of the Old Lovers. They came out on the dance floor, their faces lined with care. She slid her pocketbook up on her arm. He smoothed down his thin gray hair. But they started to dance like old lovers who know and cherish each other's grace, and his arms never pushed or pulled her, and her eyes never left his face. A rock and roll band was playing. The two of them looked so out of place. No one else over 30, no one else in an embrace, but they started to dance like old lovers who know and cherish each other's grace, and his arms never pushed or pulled her, and her eyes never left his face. There's not much else to the story. She whispered something I believe. He smiled and said, yes, yes. They looked like they were going to leave, but they started to dance like old lovers. Sing that with me. Who know and cherish each other's grace, and his arms never pushed or pulled her, and her eyes never left his face. But they started to dance like old lovers who know and cherish each other's grace, and his arms never pushed or pulled her, and her eyes never left his face. So, when I was thinking about this set, it occurred to me that I was in my 20s when I wrote this song about a couple in their 70s. And now I'm in my 70s, and I've got a song that a 20-year-old could very easily sing. And it's a very recent song, which goes to show you that love has no seasons. So, this is a new one called Angel, Where Are Your Wings? When you walk through that door, that's where the joy came in. That's where the joy came into my life, into my life. Things that were wrong came right. A cold night turned into day, and all I could say with wonder was this, just this. Angel, where are your wings? For surely you've come down from heaven. Angel, where are your wings? For being with you, being with you, being with you is heaven. When you walk through that door, that's where the love came in. That's where the love came into my life, into my life. Things that were lost were then found. Things that were bound were then freed. Things that hungered in need were satisfied, were satisfied. Oh, angel, where are your wings? For surely you've come down from heaven. Angel, where are your wings? For being with you, being with you, being with you is heaven. Fate agreed not to wait. A perfect mate met a lonely ride. Thanking this precious time, all I can do is ask, oh, angel, where are your wings? For surely you've come down from heaven. Angel, where are your wings? For being with you, being with you, being with you is heaven. Being with you, being with you, being with you is heaven. Back to you, Stan and Emily.
So I've been counting. We have done 4 tender and sweet love songs in a row. Time for a change, don't you think?
Boy, is it?
So this one is not only a love song, it's also a political statement.
A little bit of one, yeah. I gotta give my life some sparkle and fizz. I think a thought that isn't wrapped up in his. The place that I consider paradise is wherever he ain't, wherever he ain't. No more to wither when he's grouchy and gruff. No more to listen to him bellow and bluff. Tomorrow morning I'll be strutting my stuff wherever he ain't, wherever he ain't. Enough of being bullied and bossed. Ta-ta, I'll feed her Zane and get lost. I walked behind him like some meek little lamb and had my fill of his not giving a damn. I'll go to Sydney
weep, don't you mourn. Oh, Mary, don't you weep, don't you mourn. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Let's do it again. Oh, Mary, don't you weep, don't you mourn. Oh, Mary, don't you weep, don't you mourn. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Well, if I could, I surely would stand on the rock where Moses stood. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Oh, Mary, don't you weep, don't you mourn. Oh, Mary, don't you weep, don't you mourn. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. God gave Noah the rainbow sign. No more water, the fire next time. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Oh, Mary, don't you weep, don't you mourn. Oh, Mary, don't you weep, don't you mourn. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Do another one. Brothers and sisters, don't you cry. Good times coming by and by. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Oh, Mary, don't you weep, don't you mourn. Oh, Mary, don't you weep, don't you mourn. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Oh, Mary, don't you weep, don't you mourn. Oh, Mary, don't you weep, don't you mourn. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Back to you, Les.
About 10 years ago, I started setting to music the poems of two Sufi mystics from the 12th and 13th centuries. And I'd like to sing you one from each of them. This first one is by Hafiz. And I took 4 short quatrains of Hafiz and combined them into a song like this. Every time a man upon the path does not keep his word, some angels grumble. Every time a man upon the path does not keep his word, some angels grumble. Some angels grumble and have to remove a few of the bets they had placed upon his heart to win. Ah, every time a man upon the path does not keep his word, some angels grumble. We have all come to the right place. We all sit in God's classroom. We have all come to the right place. We all sit in God's classroom. Now the only thing left for us to do, my dear, is to stop throwing spitballs for a while. Stop throwing spitballs for a while. Upon awaking each day, my first words to my heart always are, upon awaking each day, my first words to my heart always are, any news of the friend? Any news of the friend? Upon waking each day, my first words always are, any news of the friend? I caught the happy virus last night when I was out singing beneath the stars. I caught the happy virus last night when I was out singing beneath the stars. It is remarkably contagious. It is remarkably contagious. So kiss me. Ah, yes, kiss me. Oh, I caught the happy virus last night when I was out singing beneath the stars. Oh, yeah. And now one by Rumi, who lived about 100 years before Hafiz. And this is one of his most beautiful images of a reed flute, something like the one that I started the concert with. A reed flute that is cut from the riverbed, and its cry, the sound that it makes, is its longing to go back. And Rumi uses this as an image for our longing to go back to our source. Listen to the story told by the reed of being separated. Listen to the story told by the reed of being separated. Since I was cut from the reed bed, I have made this crying sound. Since I was cut from the reed bed, I have made this crying sound. Anyone apart from someone he loves understands what I say. Anyone apart from someone she loves understands what I say. Anyone pulled from a source longs to go back. Anyone pulled from a source longs to go back. And back to you, Emily and San.
Take a bow. That was called der Heiser Bulger, which means the hot bulger. Bulger is a dance, a dance too. And that was called der Heiser Bulger, the hot bulger.
And this was one that we were planning to do, and we think it's still appropriate.
Yes, it is. Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, and I say it's alright.
Little darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Little darling, it feels like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Little darling, the smiles returning to our faces.
It seems like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Sun, 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 here it comes. Sun, 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 here it comes. Sun, 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 here it comes.
Little darling, I feel that ice is slowly melting. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been clear. Here comes the sun,
Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. It's alright. Back to you, Les.
Okay. I want to sing you a song that's more like a chant, a lot of repetition, and a lot of chances for you to do the last word of each line, because it'll be, as San likes to say, intuitively obvious. May we work for peace, peacefully. May we work for truth, truthfully. May we work for justice, justly. May we work for hope, with hope. May we work for faith, faithfully. May we work for courage, courageously. May we work for kindness, kindly. May we work for love, with love. So I think you've got the basic idea. That's all there is to the song. You can sing the whole thing with me, or certainly the last words of each line. May we work for peace, peacefully. May we work for truth, truthfully. May we work for justice, justly. May we work for hope, with hope. May we work for faith, faithfully. May we work for courage, courageously. May we work for kindness, kindly. May we work for love, with love. One more time. May we work for peace, peacefully. May we work for truth, truthfully. May we work for justice, justly. May we work for hope, with hope. May we work for faith, faithfully. May we work for courage, courageously. May we work for kindness, kindly. May we work for love, with love. May we work for love, with love. May we work for love, with love. And back to you, San and Emily.
Here's a William Stafford poem that I set to music a long time ago. It's called Why I Am Happy. Now has come an easy time, I let it roll. There is a lake somewhere so blue and far, nobody owns it. A wind comes by and a willow listens gracefully. I hear all this every summer. I laugh and cry for every turn of the world. It's terribly cold, innocent spirit. That lake stays blue and free. It goes on and on. And I know where it is. And I know where it is. Thank you, everybody. We've got one more song that Emily and I are going to sing, and then Laz is going to sing one to finish the concert. And we want to thank you so much for joining us, for your contributions to food gatherers. We are so happy to be able to support them. Want to thank the ARC as always. It's 40 plus years now, and it's such a gift to us, to all the musicians and audience members in the area, and to our entire community. So let's see. Thank you, Anya, Marianne, Allison, Emily, and all the other folks who work at the ARC. Big thank you to Joe Giese. And tonight also to Berkeley for running the stream. Great job as always. And did I forget anything or anybody else?
Well, thank you for being here and singing along and hopefully getting a little bit of peace tonight.
Mm-hmm. We've got one song here. This is called Gracias a la Vida. Thank you to life.
Gracias a la vida que me ha dado tanto, me dio dos luceros que cuando los abro, perfecto distingo lo negro del blanco y en el árido cielo su fondo estrellado y en las multitudes el hombre que yo amo.
La 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 Sing it with us now. Here we go. La 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 la.
Gracias a la vida que me ha dado tanto, me ha dado el sonido y el abecedario, con él las palabras
la 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 la.
Gracias a la vida que me ha dado tanto, me ha dado la marcha de mis pies cansados, con ellos anduve ciudades y charcos, playas y desiertos, montañas y llanos, y la casa tuya, tu calle y tu patio.
La 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 la. La 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 la. Una vez más, una vez. La 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 la. Gracias a la vida que me ha dado tanto. Thank you, everybody. Good night. One more from Laz.
Yeah, and San and Emily. So actually, there's going to be two more from last, but one is just a tiny one. We can't let the night go by without singing happy birthday to San. So I'm going to play it on the whistle. You can sing it. He'll hear it. Okay. So I too really want to thank you. San already mentioned all the people we want to thank. So I just want to add my thank you to his and to all of you for being here, for contributing to Food Gatherers. All best wishes to you at the beginning of this new year. And I'm going to end with a song that has a chorus you can sing along with. But who will love if we don't love? And who will light the way? And who will love if we don't love? And who will carry on? Try that with me. But who will love if we don't love? And who will light the way? And who will love if we don't love? And who will carry on? The sun will blaze, the moon will phase, the stars will shine at night. All that turns and all that burns will fill the sky with light. But who will love if we don't love? And who will light the way? And who will love if we don't love? And who will carry on? The winds will blow and streams will flow, the seas will storm and calm. The earth will yield in wood and field her flower, her fruit, her balm. But who will love if we don't love? And who will light the way? And who will love if we don't love? And who will carry on? One more time. But who will love if we don't love? And who will light the way? And who will love if we don't love? And who will carry on? Thank you very much, everybody. All best wishes. Thank you for being here, and good night.